Hi friends, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Jay, and today I have another video in my cast iron series. This time I'm going to teach you how to make a German pancake, also known as a Dutch baby. There are a lot of different things that you could top this with, but in this video I'm going to show you how to do apples and cream. You could do peaches and cream, strawberries and cream. You could do like a blueberry compote with a lemon zest. The options are absolutely endless, but I'm going to do apples and cream today. So first things first, you need to preheat your oven to 425 and then get your cast iron pan. This is just a normal, this is actually the one that we just seasoned. I just uploaded a video how to clean and season and maintain your cast iron. I'll put it up here if you want to take a look at that. This is the pan that I used to film that, so it's really well seasoned and ready to go. So you have your seasoned cast iron. You're also going to need butter, vanilla extract, milk, all-purpose flour, and eggs. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is get some of this butter, however much you think. I guess I'll start with 3 tablespoons and go from there. You're going to want to put this in the bottom of your pan. By the way, you don't have to have cast iron to make this. You could totally just make this in a like a casserole dish or some kind of baking dish. It doesn't have to be cast iron, but you know I love cast iron, and it just gives it a whole different vibe, you know. So once your oven is preheated to the 425 and you've got your butter in the pan, you're going to take this and put it in the oven to get the pan warmed up and the butter nice and melted. All right, while you have your pan and your butter in the oven, getting that butter nice and melted, you can go ahead and mix together the rest of your ingredients. What we have: 6 eggs, and then 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 1 cup of milk. What have I taught you guys? Always do your dry ingredients first and then your wet ingredients after that. So we're gonna do the 1 cup of flour first and then your 1 cup of milk. I always just use whatever milk is in my fridge. I've got 2% here. We'll see how that goes. And then lastly, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, now here's the difficult thing about this. This batter needs to be very smooth, very, very smooth. This is not like you're making cookies where it's okay that it's a little clumpy. It needs to be very smooth. I've seen recipes before tell you to even put it in a blender. I don't have a blender, so I'm just gonna use my hand mixer. I could probably have pulled out the stand mixer for this just to make it a little bit easier, but whatever. You know, I'm here for the exercise. But just so you guys know, it needs to be super smooth. All right, I think that looks pretty smooth. I don't have strong hands. Looks pretty smooth. Let's move this aside. Go ahead and get the skillet with the butter out of the oven. So there's the melted butter, and you just kind of want to run it along the sides here. You want this whole thing to be nice and glassy so that the pancake does not stick, is the point of the butter. Careful not to spill it right along the edge here. Good, and then in and around the bottom. Yeah, that looks great. Oh, this is gonna be so yummy. I can't wait. All right. Once you've done that, you're ready to just pour in your batter, and you just pour it right in on top of the butter. I'm gonna spare that clumpy stuff on the bottom here. Normally I would take my spatula and get it all in there, but this is very clumpy, so I'm not gonna include it. All right, and you're ready to stick this in the oven. You're going to bake this for 20 to 25 minutes. You're really just looking for it to be golden brown and puffy. This is how small my kitchen is. I don't know if you guys have noticed it in my other videos. Here I am at my counter. I'm just going to pivot and put it in my oven. I should really do like a full kitchen tour for you guys sometime so you can truly see how ridiculously small my kitchen is. That's why I call it my shoebox kitchen. All right, so while we've got the Dutch baby in the oven baking, we're gonna go ahead and get the cream cheese mixture made. For this, you need cream cheese, 3 to 5 ounces, I'd say. I have 5 ounces of cream cheese in here. You could use a little less. I wouldn't use more than 5 ounces. And then you have 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar. We are going to cream these two together. And then you want to add in half a cup of sour cream. I had exactly half a cup left in the fridge, so that's a relief. That would have been a bummer. And then you want to also add in half a teaspoon of vanilla extract and continue to blend. So it looks a little chunky because I put the cream cheese in cold. If I had left the cream cheese out and let it get to room temperature, it probably would have blended a little bit smoother. But you know, I'm always telling you guys that it doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't, because I really want baking and cooking, these videos that I'm making for you guys, I want you to enjoy them. I want you to have fun making them. I want you to feel accomplished and feel like you did something. And so if your cream cheese mixture comes out a little bumpy, who cares? It's gonna taste so good still. You know, so make sure that you have a little grace with yourself when you're making these, okay? So yeah, is it a little lumpy? Sure, and don't do this if you're making it for other people. Oh my gosh, it's delicious. Fear not, the lumps do not affect the flavor. So you've made your cream cheese mixture. You also want to cut up some apples, get some apple slices, a nut of your choice, or if you don't like nuts, you can omit them altogether. I love walnuts, so I've got some finely chopped walnuts here. And then honey or syrup if you want. So we're all set with this. I still have 7 minutes until my Dutch Baby German Pancake is finished, so I'm just going to stop recording and give that a few minutes, and then we'll put it all together. It's gonna be so pretty, even with my lumpy cream cheese mixture. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. Let's take a look and see what we've got here. Looks like the middle's not quite done yet. That looks real wet in the middle. I know some of it's gonna be butter, but even the edges here look pretty wet. I'm gonna give it another 3 minutes, but oh, look at how puffy. Woo! It's literally been 2.5 minutes since I last opened this, and look at how much puffier it is now. Oh my gosh. This thing's out of control. I've created a monster. All right, here it is. Look at the bubbles from the butter. Oh. And I know it still looks kind of wet, but it's actually really not. But it is super soft and puffy, just like it's supposed to be. Look at how tall. So good. Okay, so we have the Dutch Baby, the German Pancake out of the oven. It looks absolutely delicious. I love the glisten of the butter in here. It smells so good. So the first thing that you want to do, you want to take some of this cream cheese mixture that you just made and spread it inside here. And look at that, all those clumps are just magically disappearing because it's warm inside the pancake. I'd say probably half. You want to probably put half the cream cheese inside of here. Okay. And then some apples. See this, I really like this because I don't like apple pie or apple crisp. I don't like cooked apples. They really gross me out. They skeeve me out. It's not for me. So the fact that we're putting crisp, fresh apples in this, good for me. Love. And then put some of your chopped nuts in here. Oh, you guys. I'm gonna save the honey for the very end. I'm just gonna put a drizzle. You've got a pretty good amount of sweetness from the cream cheese mixture. I don't want it to be super, super sweet. Spread that around to cover that first layer of stuff that we put in here. I don't think I have enough sliced apples to do like I did the first layer, but we'll just kind of go around the edge here. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, another sprinkle. And then last but not least, that sprinkle of honey that we talked about. And I'm just gonna go in and along the whole thing, even the edges. Oh, guys. Why is baking so wonderful? It's just like the embodiment of happiness. Chaos in this house all the time. Okay. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay. Let me show you guys. Oh my gosh. Yes to this. So now let's taste it. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. I think I'm going to cut it like a pizza. So there. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to try this. That is so fluffy. Let's try it with a bite of apple. Crisp, not mushy cooked apple. These flavors go so well together. Everything is perfect in this recipe. I just realized I never plugged in my mic. Got it around my neck. I know that you can still hear me, but now I look like a goofball. I hope that you enjoyed this video, this recipe. If you did, please give it a like. And if you want to see more content like this in the future, I will be coming out with more cast iron recipes. This is a series that I'm doing, so there will be more of this. If you like this, please subscribe, hit the bell so that you'll be notified when I post in the future. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with me, and I hope that you have an awesome day.